This makes me so happy. This is Cary Hogan. She is from Avon Liquor. And Cary,
Yes.
every time you come on the show, I learn new things and I get excited about new things to try, which I think a lot of us kind of get in like little ruts.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. You know, we were voted the best wine selection and the best beer selection in the Valley, you know, for a reason.
Yes.
And also because we have staff there that can help you navigate. Because like you say, there is so much product out there, it can get overwhelming. You walk into our beer selection and there's so much there that it takes you a while to navigate. So, you know, we're real helpful with, you know, what is your style? What are you looking for? You know, I want something new and cool. And so, yeah, we're there to help you and make your shopping fun. There's so many great products out there. It should be a fun experience, not something like, oh, here's my regular old beer. And speaking of not regular old beers, I brought this one in. This, you know, the names on some of these beers now. This is called the Funky Lawnmower. It's a sessionable lawnmower beer. Who knew that was a category? But there you have it. This is from Storm Brewing right there in Steamboat. So
great.
Love it. We don't get a lot of it. It's a very cool beer. You can see from the wax top. It's sort of treated
unusual.
specially, you know. And then speaking of special, Pliny the Elder. This is from Russian River Brewing. You know, even to show this on TV is a little iffy. We only get a certain amount. People come in. There's a high demand for Russian River Brewing and Pliny the Elder in particular. But I want you to come visit us today, so I brought it out. I'm fishing.
She did it.
Let's see what happens. Come on in. And then we've always are continuing to talk about our whiskey selection. We've got an incredible whiskey selection. We know out there that this is the popular thing right now, and lots of great cocktail suggestions for summer that we have. Lots of great mixers with your whiskeys, really cool bitters and additives to really elevate your cocktails, much like they're doing in the bars. This one is Leopold's. Leopold's is a Colorado whiskey. We love their base whiskey. It's one of my favorites, but this is their blackberry. So this has got real fruit in it. They mash it down and add it to their whiskey, and it's delicious. And talk about some summer cocktail ideas. It's really, really fun. So great whiskey selection. We've got some really hard to get ones. We'll put them out one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. We don't get very many. So do come in and see what we have week by week. Rosés, I'm going to continue to bring more and more rosés in. This Idlewild Flora and Fauna, beautiful, great food wine. A whole bottle disappeared in one night.
I don't know how
that happened.
Yep, that happens to me too.
I don't know. But anyway, and then I brought in really crisp, cool whites. We're from Austria, Gruner Veltliner. This is becoming very popular. I think it's because it's fun to say, but it's also, it's a great white wine for food and all of the foods for this time of year. Grenache Blancs, beautiful, crisp, and a nice roundness to the middle. This is from Spain. Not expensive, but you can find Grenache Blancs that are very expensive, but very beautiful, much like a white Burgundy. So Albariño from Spain, very popular, crisp, clean, great with fresh foods. Now this you would never could tell by the name, but it's Chocolina is how you pronounce this. It's T-X-A-K-O-L-I, but Chocolina is a very crisp, mineral-driven. This is from the steep slopes on the side of the hills in Spain. Gorgeous. Alvarinho, different from Alvarinho from Spain. This is from Portugal. Kind of the same, great, but crisp, clean, great with Portuguese food. None of these, by the way, are expensive. And if you mention you saw us today on TV8, we'll give you 15% off your wine purchases. So we can't do it on the Pliny, but we can do it on everything else. So please come in and say, hey, we saw Cary on TV8, and we'll be happy to extend that discount for you.
Thank you so much, Cary. Oh my gosh, I could really I could just listen to you all day long. You mesmerize me with your knowledge. Head on into Avon Liquor. What's your hours?
Please come see us. We are there from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. and 7 days a week. Now Sunday's a little bit shorter hours, 11 to 7. So come see us. We're there all the time. Christmas is the only day we're closed.
All right,
that's a ways away.
Right in the heart of the financial district in Avon. Oh man, we're gonna be closing down the show next, and oh my gosh! All right, Cary, I'm gonna need all of these. I'm gonna need this one.